on straight to the top. I just will not stop. And if they wanna hate, just let 'em hate. I speak my love.
Alright, hey and welcome. This is gonna be the start of this is gonna be the start of Barrows for me. Um, I started off at Canifis and I'm running through the trapdoor behind the bar that's out there, the pub. You just search the wall and just start running south. But I'm really excited because for those of you who don't know, I'm actually hardcore Ironman. So I've never died. I can't trade anybody, so all of the items that I've gotten are my own and whatnot. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the setup just because I haven't done this on this account and I don't know how it's gonna work. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens, and I mean, if I don't like anything, I'll just change it. So I'm just running through the swamp and I'm gonna head on over to the boat. I'll board the boat and drop my rotten food from the gas. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I took a quick picture of my stats, so I'll probably end up showing you guys that once I get ready to actually start doing this. But for right now, what I'm wearing is my Batwing hood, my Ceradon Warp Rescape, Power Ammy, Batwing wand and book, my Prostolite plate body, and Batwing legs, Batwing gloves and boots. I also have a Ring of Life. I have a Dragon Dagger, my Dragon Scimitar is on and offhand, Prostolite helm, legs, Batwing upper also, which I'm actually going to switch into right now just because I'm at the Harrock Mound. The next thing is a Ring of Wealth. I got some laws, some airs, some earth ruins, a bunch of monkfish, super attack, super strength, and prayer. I also have my active file as a one-click teleport just so that I can get out of here. I will keep this on as a magic stance, and I'm just gonna clear this and reassign it to set as both main and offhand. So okay, that's set up. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my quick prayers. Only protect from melee is on. Okay, that's perfect. That's just what I need. Alright, I am just going to go ahead and stop so I can show you the stats, and then I'll get started at Daharox in a moment. So everything is equipped and set up. I'm just going to use the spades that are right here to dig. Turn on the Protect from Melee really quick, and there is Daharock. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mage him. I hope that this actually works fairly decently. I'm worried about arms and carols because I'm going to end up using melee for both of them, and I don't know if I have the correct melee stats that I need to do them effectively yet, so I'm kind of hopeful that this will all work out for me, but we're going to be finding out in a couple of moments, I'm going to guess. So Daharock is almost down. That was not bad at all. So he's slain, prayer can go off. Get to eat up the monkfish. I can do another one. And then what I always do after Daharock is I go down to, this is Carol's down here. And just make sure that you start out with your Dragon Dagger. I switched into all of my Prostolite as well. And so that's good, that's good. Just going to take a dose of prayer potion really quick. And then turn on the spec. I'm on an attack style, so that's my strongest one. Backpack, I always do, well, I'll dig, and then super strength, click on the sarcophagus. Ooh, Carol's is the brother that's in the tunnel. Alright, that will be very interesting for a first run, so looking forward to that one. That should be a fun one. Since Carol's wasn't there, I am going to go up to Arum's. So enter arms, get him, turn on magic while the DDS is going. I'm only going to use 3 specs instead of a 2 and 2 just because I'll have a little bit of time to recharge and he will drop my strength, so I'll end up taking another dose of super attack and super strength once I get down into the tunnels also. But Arms is going down pretty quick, so that gives me hope on the rest of this. But he's slain, so can get out of there. Gonna stop the praying. And then I will go back into my hood and the Batwing hood and bottoms, and then also the one in the book. Barrows will be next, just because I really don't like him, and I still have some prayer left. Now, at this point, I don't plan on taking another dose of prayer potion. I always do single runs. At this point, my account isn't really set up to do multiple runs efficiently just quite yet, so I won't be taking another dose probably until I get into the tunnel. I'll end up doing one more dose down there, I'll end up going through a whole nother row right there, but that won't be too terrible. That doesn't happen very often when you do Barrows, but it can happen a little bit. So I'm at about half health, so I'm just going to eat up on Varix. Pretty easy though. I just need a couple more hits and he'll be dead. But I am going to eat up because my prayer went out there. And there we go. Varys has been conquered at this point. I don't really know what to say. You know, killed him. Alright, Torregs is closer, so I'm going to pop on over to him. And we'll just get started. I probably should have ate before I started with him, but that's okay. You know what? I changed my mind. I actually think I will take another dose of prayer potion just because it does look like I'm getting a little low. And I'll have it also, well, I'll probably end up running through most of it, if not all of it, on Torregs, and then Guthans will be up next, but I'd rather try not to blow through a full prayer potion per trip if possible, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, big hit. Alright. It was a little scary, but manageable. Alright, so I am lower on food than I thought, so I will end up going through a full prayer potion this trip, definitely, because I just took another dose, and Guthans will come out, so turn on Protect from melee. The nice thing is that Guthans is weak to air spells. I do know that one. He's the only one that I do know off the top of my head, so this one shouldn't actually be all too terrible. Just always nice to have that little extra, you know, booster insurance to make you feel better about what you're doing, because I'm actually pretty nervous about doing this. Okay, but Guthans has been slain. So gonna head back over to Carol's Mound real quick. Going into my dragon scimitars, full proselyte, and right now I'm going to take off my ring of life and go into my ring of wealth, just because I'm going to go into the tunnel. So I am going to quickly stop real quick, just so I can see where I'm at, like recording wise, and I'll pick up to you guys from inside the tunnel.